Hey everyone. Good morning. There's something about certain people. You don't know why, but when they walk into a room, you feel them. Not because they speak the loudest, not because they try the hardest, but because their energy pulls you in. It's not luck. It's not magic. It's not even charisma. It's something deeper, something you already have, but haven't been taught to access. This is your inner magnetic force. And once you learn how to unlock it, you'll never need to chase respect, love, or opportunity again, because it will all begin to gravitate toward you. Magnetism isn't loud. It doesn't beg. It doesn't prove. It simply exists and shifts the space around it. It's not about becoming someone else. It's about becoming more of who you already are. The world has told you to perform, to impress, to edit yourself, to shrink in order to fit in. But your power was never meant to be diluted. It was meant to be refined. The first step in unlocking your inner magnetic force is learning to be still with yourself, to stop seeking approval from the outside, and start reconnecting with the quiet voice within. Most people are noise, but the magnetic ones, they are presence. They are so anchored in who they are that you feel safer in their company, even in silence. Magnetic people do not seek attention. They command it, without even trying. It starts with how they see themselves. They no longer ask, "Am I good enough?" They declare, "I know who I am." Because when you truly know who you are, you no longer operate from lack. You stop chasing. You start attracting. Not by force, but by frequency. So ask yourself, who are you when no one's watching? What do you stand for when no one agrees? What version of you do you betray just to be liked? Because your magnetic power doesn't come from your achievements. It comes from your alignment. Magnetic people set boundaries, not with hostility, but with clarity. They don't raise their voice to be heard. They lower their tolerance for chaos, and suddenly, the world listens. Why? Because we respect what we can't manipulate. We crave what doesn't need us to survive. We admire what doesn't flinch under pressure. It's not about perfection. It's about peace. The most attractive energy on earth is a person at peace with themselves. They don't rush to fill every silence. They don't react to every opinion. They don't need to win every argument. They choose their battles like they choose their company, with care. They don't move for attention. They move from intention. And that's what makes people stop and stare. Not their looks, not their status, but their stillness in a world that constantly shakes. To unlock your magnetic force, you must protect your energy like treasure. Not everyone deserves your time. Not every room deserves your presence. Not every offer deserves a yes. Magnetic people know this. When you stop trying to be everything to everyone, you become everything to the right ones. You don't compete. You don't compare. You simply become. Discipline is magnetic. Not hustle, not burnout. But the calm confidence of someone who shows up for themselves day after day. No applause, no spotlight. Just quiet consistency. People feel that. They trust that. Because in a world of promises, your patterns tell the truth. If you want to be magnetic, stop waiting for the world to see your worth. Start acting like you already know it. Because once you move like someone who doesn't chase, you attract everything meant for you. And not because of luck, but because you finally decided to stop performing and start being undeniably, unapologetically you. You don't have to be loud to be powerful. You don't have to be perfect to be respected. You just have to be real, rooted, alive, still, That is your magnetic force. Now go unlock it. Because the world doesn't need more people who fit in. It needs you. The real you. And once you step into that power, nothing and no one will be able to look away.